So heavens wouldn't fall if RBI had waited for some more time. So if you see the social media and even some people are complaining, RBI had come out immediately. They have not given any predictions. They have not given any projection. They would have told us earlier itself. If you know the economics, if you know the macroeconomics, you don't have to wait for the RBI to come out. In fact, RBI was not silent. For the last 3 to 4 months, they have been indicating that there is going to be an interest rate hike. There is going to be an interest rate hike. Inflations are at all-time high. Not only RBI, we also told inflations are all-time high. Markets are likely to go down. It is no way market is going to touch 18,600 lifetime high, that this and all. People used to write essay in my comment section that this you don't know, blah blah blah, all kind of this. Who wants this? Who has time to read these essays and all? See, this is what, this is childishness. If you are blaming, that's what social media, if you go and check Twitter or any other platform, people are complaining against RBI. This volatility is induced by RBI. It is not like that. In fact, what RBI has done is good for the economy. And see today, in spite of markets falling today, India VIX has dropped more than 7.5%. It is a healthy consolidation. It is a healthy drop. You cannot expect the market to move in one direction, and market has to consolidate, or it has to consolidate for going on the further side. Now, if we had to consolidate, I am saying it is going to consolidate, till when it is going to consolidate, or if it is going to go on the downside, till when it is going to go on the downside, that we really don't know. We will have to wait and see how things work around us. As of now, what I can see from the charts and from the data which I have, which we know, is that markets are likely to go and touch maybe 16,500 levels. So if you see this chart, let me convert this into a daily chart. So this is a daily chart. Now if you see here, 16,400 to 16,500. This low was made on 20th of December. This could act as a good support as of now. If that is taken out, still we have 15,700 as the next support. Now we are just merely 200 points away from the 20th December support of 16,500, and we don't know what is going to happen yesterday. You know what happened. US market rallied, which also I told just 2 days back. I showed a chart and I told whenever there is a FOMC meeting, markets rally, but that rally has not sustained, and markets are likely to come down. And see what is, even though markets, yesterday the FOMC meeting, it was, that also I told in yesterday's video, that 50 basis point hike in the US is factored into. Now there was no surprises, there was no heart attack, or there was no unplanned unplanned decisions taken. So everyone was expecting a 50 basis point hike, and that was delivered yesterday. That is why market had rallied. The market had rallied because there was no news. There was no bad news in the US markets. That is the reason it has rallied. But our markets fell because sudden decision by RBI. That is the difference between US market and our market. Now markets are, even today, if you see Nifty on a intraday basis, markets were super volatile. It gapped up more than 150 points. It went till 16,900 as if it is going to go above 17,000. Then it came all the way down to 16,650 levels. From yesterday's close to today's close, it is just 20 or 30 points higher. That's it. That's the difference. No other difference. In between, it has gone 400 or 500 points. And if you see Bank Nifty, from yesterday's close to today's close, it is still down by 20 or 30 points, but in between it has gone 1200 or 1500 points. And when it comes to Bank Nifty, what I expect is 34,000 might act as a good support. If that 34,000 is taken out, then we will see Bank Nifty heading towards 32,000. Now, as of now, FII data has not yet come, and I am sure they would have sold heavily. Yeah, FII data has come and they have sold in a span of around 2,074 crores, and DAIs have bought for 2,229 crores. In spite of FIIs pumping in so much of money, FIIs buying more than what DAIs buying more than what FIIs have sold, markets are still volatile and markets are still moving on the downside. So this is just a consolidation. I'm not going to say markets are going to crash or markets are going to go to post-COVID levels, which 7,500. We are not going to see those levels, but whatever is happening is healthy for the market. Let it consolidate for a little bit, play along with the market, let it go to maybe 15,000 or 16,000. Even 16,000 is a good area to buy. Wait for consolidation. As I told you earlier, you cannot expect the market to keep on going on one direction. Market works on cyclicals. So let it consolidate. It is a healthy consolidation. Then we can buy any dips, or we can see the market inching up towards good stable levels. Now these kind of markets where you will make profit, it is very hard to make profit in these kind of market. You see, one day it is gapping up, coming down, then gapping down, going up. So it's highly volatile and it is very hard to make money in the market. Even big players who are selling options, whether it is YouTube or Twitter, everybody is making loss. So this kind of market is not good for even option seller. And even if you are going into option buying, how do you make money? How would you had you bought options today morning in Bank Nifty or Nifty, how would you had made money? Market went, then came down, then gone up, then came down. Highly V-shape price action in Nifty and Bank Nifty. And when it comes to open interest, what I can see is it is proving that there are more calls than put. So this is the open interest of Nifty. Today is expiry. It is irrelevant to see the weekly chart. So we will see monthly, and monthly also what I can see is 16,500. You see here 16,500 is having the highest open interest, and people are writing 17,000 short straddle in monthly option. So you sell a short straddle in 17,000, maybe you are going to get 500 or 600 points. 17,000 on the downside, you have 16,400. On the upside, you have 17,600. So comfortably you will make good money if the market is range bound for some more days. And that is what is happening. Markets are range bound only, consolidating only, but volatility is high. We are seeing more gap ups, gap downs, right? And when it comes to Bank Nifty is a different thing. Bank Nifty also we are seeing 35,000, 34,000. Support is seeing at 34,900 and 34,000, and 36,000 straddles, short straddles are being written in Bank Nifty. So you have to plan according to this, how you are going to trade and how you are going to make money in the market. Going forward, this consolidation is going to be there. At least still inflation is going to, when the inflation stabilizes, only our market will stabilize. And there was some news also that Russia is testing a nuclear warhead. In spite of that, markets are stable. Stable in the sense markets are not falling. Had this news came before maybe 10 or 15 or even 1 month back, we would have seen Nifty and Bank Nifty, Dow Jones, Nasdaq, S&P, FTSE all going down. And as I talk to you, US futures are slightly down, and even Europe is stable. When Europe opened, it was stable, but the negative sentiment or the seeing the US futures, it is also come down slightly, right? So be smart. Even now you can sell call option. Go and sell call option. Every rise is an opportunity to sell call option, right? Thank you for watching. Take care and see you tomorrow.